My name is Snow, and me and my husband Curt have spent 4 years traveling around Latin America in our van. 1 entire year of that was in Mexico. In today's short video, I'm going to tell you 5 really epic van life beaches that you can visit in Mexico. The first beach is Santa Agueda Beach. It's found in Baja California Sur. It is a deserted beach with absolutely nothing around. You're going to drive about an hour on a bumpy dirt road to get there, but when you get there, it is amazing. There's some snorkeling to be done. There is likely to be no one else there with you. You can camp there on this beach, or you can just visit for a few hours as you hop along this section of shoreline where there are tons of beaches. We spent 4 or 5 days just driving through this area, but of all the little deserted beaches in this stretch, this was my favorite. We sat there watching the waves crash on some rocks, and out in the distance, the whales' spouts were going. Just a truly Mexican Baja beach experience if you want to get off the beaten path and away from the people. Absolutely beautiful. Number 2, San Agustin Beach in the state of Oaxaca. Now this is another place you're going to drive about an hour down some bumpy roads, through some pineapple farms. You want to be sure to stop and buy a pineapple right out of the field from a local farmer, because when you get to this beach, you're probably going to want to stay a while. We camped at this beach at a place called Don Tacos, a famous overlanding campsite right on a beautiful blue water, white sand beach. You can arrange to take a boat tour and go do some snorkeling. There are little restaurants scattered all around where you can have some extremely fresh and yummy seafood. The people are kind. It is a nice place to go enjoy a beautiful Mexican beach and just chill. Number 3, Playa Expuja. I know I'm not saying that right, but that's what it looks like to me. Playa Expuja in the state of Quintana Roo. This beach is a local hangout, so it's not going to be deserted. There are going to be other people there. There are some beach bars in this area. You're probably 20 minutes away from some of the really fancy and famous tourist resorts in this area. But if you want more of a local vibe and a place where you can camp, because there's a van life RV campground right behind this little beach bar restaurant, this is a place we recommend you go. We went here when we wanted to hang out with some locals and maybe get our beach party on a little bit instead of just the relaxing atmosphere. We spent a few days here. It is another epically beautiful Mexican beach, and a way to get a look at some of the tourist beaches without getting too close to the main tourist areas, which are hard to do in a van. Number 4. Now this is actually 2 separate beaches, but they are side by side and you can easily walk back and forth between the 2 areas within a minute or 2. So I am considering them one beach for the purposes of this list, and it is Zicatela and La Punta in the state of Oaxaca. Now we spent quite a bit of time here because we were in Mexico during the pandemia, so we rented an apartment and hung out here for several months. We fell in love with both of these beaches. They are van life friendly. There will be plenty of places to park and take in these beautiful beaches from your van. So Zicatela is a world famous big wave pipeline surfing destination, dotted with lots of restaurants and beach bars and hotels, and a really cool professional surfing vibe. You can go here and sit on the beach and watch some of the most famous surfers in the world tackle these beautiful, gigantic waves. Then you can walk 2 or 3 minutes and be in La Punta, which is a backpacker's beach paradise. You can take some surf lessons, you can enjoy some more casual restaurants, plenty of hostels, and just a really cool vibe. We highly recommend swinging through this area in your van if you want a true Mexican beach experience. Number 5. If you take your van to Baja, you are going to experience so many different beaches. You're probably going to stumble up on some that you've never heard of and that you find by complete accident. And that's what happened to us when we found Los Cerritos Beach in Baja California Sur. We were literally taking a turn off of the main road, headed to one beach that we had already heard about, when we decided to just start following some wooden signs nailed on trees to a place called Beach Bar. We followed these signs for maybe 40 minutes and we ended up at a really cool local Mexican beach. We were able to park right on the beach in our van, stay there overnight, walking distance to a little restaurant if you want, a lot of locals, some houses along this beach so it's not deserted, but whales in the distance, surfers everywhere, lots of families and good vibes, everybody having a good time. And a beach we think you should try to go see if you're going to do the Baja in your van. Now there are beaches all over Mexico, everyone knows that, but these are 5 we picked out so that when you're touring Mexico in your van, you can get just a wide range of all the different kind of beaches that are available. If you go to one of these beaches or you've been to one of these beaches already, put a comment down and let us know what you thought about it. And maybe we'll see you guys out on the road.